Ever thought about taking up mountain biking? It's an exhilarating sport that can take you to some of the most beautiful places on Earth. The allure of mountain biking lies in its unique blend of exercise, outdoor exploration, and adrenaline rush. It's a thrilling ride that combines physical fitness with a love for nature and a sense of adventure. In this video, we'll simplify the journey into mountain biking into manageable steps. So if you're ready to trade in 4 wheels for 2 and head for the hills, keep listening. The first step in your mountain biking journey is, of course, getting a bike. Now, this may sound simple, but there's a bit more to it than just popping into your local cycle shop and picking up the first shiny model you see. There are 4 main types of mountain bikes, each designed for a specific kind of riding. Let's start with cross-country bikes, or XC for short. These are lightweight speedsters built for covering large distances and climbing steep hills. They're perfect for those who love endurance, riding and racing. Then we have trail bikes. These are the versatile all-rounders of the mountain biking world. They're designed to handle a bit of everything, from uphill climbs to downhill descents. If you're not sure what type of riding you'll be doing, or if you want a bike that can handle a variety of terrains, a trail bike might be your best bet. Next up are enduro bikes. These are built for rough technical trails and high-speed descents. They're heavier than cross-country and trail bikes, but what they lack in climbing prowess, they make up for in downhill performance. If you're all about the adrenaline rush of hurtling down rocky slopes, an enduro bike could be the one for you. And finally, we have downhill bikes. These beasts are designed for one thing and one thing only, going downhill and fast. They're not made for climbing or covering large distances, but if you're planning to ride in bike parks or compete in downhill races, you can't go wrong with a downhill bike. But remember, no matter what type of bike you choose, the most important thing is to get a bike that fits you correctly. A bike that's too big or too small can lead to discomfort, poor control, and even injury. Your local bike shop can help you find the right size, and it's worth spending a bit of time getting this right. Remember, the right bike is the one that feels comfortable, suits your riding style, and fits your budget. So, take your time, do your research, and happy riding. Once you have your bike, you'll need to gear up for safety and comfort. First and foremost, a helmet is a must-have for any cyclist, particularly if you're going to be tackling rugged mountain trails. You want a helmet that fits snugly but comfortably and is certified for safety. Remember, it's not just about avoiding fines or tickets. A helmet could save your life. Next, consider investing in a good pair of gloves. Not only do they provide an extra layer of protection for your hands in case of a fall, but they also help to reduce fatigue by dampening vibrations from your handlebars. Look for gloves with padded palms for that extra comfort. Padded shorts are another essential piece of gear. These aren't your typical shorts. They have special padding in the seat to make those long rides more comfortable. Trust me, your rear will thank you after a few hours on the trail. Stay hydrated. A hydration pack is a great way to carry water with you on your ride. These backpacks have a built-in water reservoir and a drinking tube, allowing you to drink without having to stop and fumble with a water bottle. Now let's talk about optional gear. Knee and elbow pads aren't necessary for everyone, but if you're planning to do some more aggressive riding, or if you're still getting the hang of things, they can be a good idea. They provide extra protection against scrapes and bruises. Goggles aren't just for looking cool. They protect your eyes from dust, dirt and bugs, and can also help to reduce glare from the sun. Finally, consider mountain biking shoes. Unlike regular athletic shoes, these are designed to provide a firm grip on your pedals, and they usually have stiff soles to help you transfer power to your pedals more efficiently. Remember, the right gear doesn't just protect you, it also enhances your riding experience, making you more comfortable and confident on the trail. With the right gear, you'll be comfortable, hydrated, and ready to tackle any trail. Now that you're geared up, it's time to learn some basic mountain biking skills. These form the backbone of your biking experience, and honing them will ensure a smoother ride, especially as you start to tackle more challenging terrains. First up, body positioning. This is crucial for maintaining balance and control on your bike. When you're going downhill, shift your weight back And when you're climbing, lean forward. This redistributes your weight and gives you better control. But remember, stay flexible and loose on your bike. It's a dance between you and the bike, not a wrestling match. Next, let's talk about shifting gears. With mountain biking, you'll be dealing with various slopes and terrains, and knowing when to shift gears can make your ride a whole lot easier. Shift to a lower gear when you're climbing, and a higher gear when you're descending. It might sound complicated, but with practice, you'll get the hang of it. Now, on to braking. This might seem straightforward, but effective braking is an art in itself. Remember to use both brakes evenly and avoid locking up the wheels. Braking too hard can cause you to skid, losing control. Practice modulating your brakes to control your speed without skidding. Lastly, navigating obstacles. A mountain trail isn't a smooth, paved road. You'll encounter roots, rocks, and ruts. The key here is to look where you want to go, not at the obstacle. Your bike will naturally follow your gaze. The importance of practicing these skills on flat ground before hitting the trails cannot be overstated. It's the equivalent of learning to walk before you run. These skills are not just about getting you through the trail, they're about making the ride enjoyable. So, take the time to master these basics. Practice your positioning, get comfortable with shifting gears, perfect your braking, and learn how to navigate obstacles. It might take time and it might be challenging, but it will be worth it. Mastering these basic skills will make your first trail ride smoother and more enjoyable. You're geared up and practiced up. Now where do you go? That's a question every new mountain biker has to answer. Finding the right trail is just as important as having the right bike and gear. After all, you wouldn't want to start your mountain biking journey on a trail meant for seasoned riders, would you? First things first, let's talk about trail difficulty. Most trails are rated on a scale from easy to difficult. As a beginner, you'll want to look for trails rated as easy or beginner-friendly. These trails typically have fewer obstacles, less steep climbs, and are not as technically challenging. They're perfect for getting your wheels dirty and building your confidence. Next, consider the distance of the trail. You might be eager to tackle a long trail, but remember, mountain biking can be physically demanding. It's a good idea to start with shorter trails and gradually work your way up as your stamina and skill level improve. Elevation gain is another factor to take into account. This refers to the total height you'll have to climb on a trail. As a newbie, you might want to stick to trails with minimal elevation gain. Trust me, your legs will thank you. Now, where can you find these beginner-friendly trails? There are several resources at your disposal. Local bike shops are a great starting point. The folks there are usually passionate about biking and can recommend trails suitable for beginners. Online forums are another great resource. They are filled with experienced riders who are more than willing to share their knowledge and advice. Trail finder apps are also handy. These apps provide detailed information about various trails, including their difficulty level, distance, and elevation gain. Remember, choosing the right trail is not about finding the most challenging route. It's about finding a trail that suits your skill level and allows you to enjoy the ride. Remember, everyone starts somewhere. Don't be discouraged if you need to start on a simpler trail. After all, even the most experienced riders had to start somewhere. So gear up, choose your trail, and let the adventure begin. Let's recap what we've discussed and share some final tips for your mountain biking adventure. First off, we delved into the importance of choosing the right bike. Picking the perfect mountain bike is about more than just aesthetics. It's about understanding your needs and preferences and matching those to a bike that can deliver. We then moved on to gear. Remember, the right gear not only enhances your performance but also ensures your safety. Helmets, gloves, appropriate clothing, and a hydration pack are some of the essentials you shouldn't overlook. Mastering basic skills and techniques is another crucial step. From learning how to position your body while riding to understanding how to use your gears effectively, these foundational skills will significantly improve your biking experience and safety. And finally, we talked about finding the right trail. Start with beginner-friendly trails, gradually moving to more challenging ones as your skills improve. Remember, it's not about how fast you can go, but about enjoying the ride and the beauty of nature around you. Now for some final tips. Always let someone know where you're going before you set off on a ride. This is crucial for your safety. And don't forget to bring along a basic repair kit. You never know when you might need to fix a flat tire or adjust your bike. Mountain biking is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy every ride, and remember, the only way to get better is to keep pedaling.